Hello, this is Dusty Knuckles. Welcome again to my channel. I was all set up and shooting another video, and as that video was uploading to YouTube, the mail came and I was still set up, had the camera in position, my phone actually, and I don't take the time often to set it up, frame it up, and shoot a video. I'm working on an over-the-shoulder setup, so as I'm relaxing at night, I can sit and do some picking, and maybe as opposed to a commentary, a music overlay, or maybe record a voiceover. We'll see how that goes. We'll introduce that in the future. But while I was uploading my previous video, the mail arrived, and something that I wasn't expecting arrived. I did pop the box open quickly, but as you can see, it is from SouthOrd, and it's actually, I believe it was part of a Father's Day special, or it is on special for Father's Day. Now, I'm not a father, but I have nieces and nephews that, because I am single, they reach out. They spend holidays and birthdays and Father's Day and Mother's Day, and I have a niece that I'm particularly fond of, and she has an evil sense of humor as I do, and we celebrate Mother's Day together because I am a mother, as she puts it. It's actually a mother, as she puts it. But I received a Father's Day gift from one of my nephews, actually, and it is the new SouthOrd product, the NPS 2000K Pocket Lockpick Set. I'm going to go ahead and dump the contents out here and do a little bit of a reveal of this product. I haven't actually seen it online, so we're going to do a package opening, a reveal, and then we'll pick a lock here. So at first glance, it comes with some pick tips. It looks like the tensioners are, oh yes, the tensioners are pocket clips for the pen. It has a little cam here for the tips to fit, to set, much like an X-Acto knife, but a nice little pin vise, very sturdy, very, very sturdy. The pen itself is milled aluminum, has a great weight, feels fairly well balanced. It's a little pick heavy right here at the knurled hub. I suspect that's the majority of the weight of the pick right there is in that pin vise. But it feels really nice. It's a good grip. It comes in a couple of varieties. I believe there's I looked it up online, and I don't have it pulled up right here in front of me, but it does have a couple different varieties. One is a keychain sort, and the other is just a flat top pen device. I think there's an extra $1 or something charge for the key ring top. However, looking farther into this pocket clip, the tensioner comes off, and all of your pick tips fit very neatly, kind of tightly. I mean, I could probably squeeze those last two in. There is a little bit of room here, but they've got a lot of pick tips squeezed in there. Lay some of them out. They're hooks. There's a city rake, or L rake as you prefer. It looks like a DeForest half diamond, a half 8. There are a couple of snakes. There's a full 8. There's a medium pick hook. There's just a standard ball. Oh, now there's a DeForest diamond, so the other one must be a deep ball hook. There's looks like a deep hook or a postal. There's a standard snake rake. There's a wave, 3 peaks, so it looks like it's some form of a triple peak Bagata. But I don't know. It looks like there's just about everything there. A variety of worms, or snakes rather, variety of a couple different rakes, really good selection of hooks. You know what? Let's give it a try here. And you know what? I've got several locks here that I'm picking my way through, trying to decode and work on. So we'll just grab one of these. And I have to say, this unboxing and unveiling of this product is completely unsolicited. I do not work for SouthOrd or any other reseller. This was a gift from my nephew. I do not support or endorse any particular brand. I have many SouthOrd picks, Peterson picks, Law Lock tools. Andrew Law, I just picked up actually both of his Valerian sets, both the Euros in .019 and the standard set in .025, which I will be using. And I just kind of I do not have a preferred pick manufacturer. I have some preferred shapes and sizes, and as I get into some of my picking videos, I'll explain more why I like a SouthOrd pick as opposed to a Sparrows pick, or a Sparrows pick as opposed to a Peterson's pick, or a Peterson's pick or a Law Lock pick, or whomever, why I'm using them at any particular given time. But I'm going to try this lock pick for Chris Capune's Suki's Fire Sale. Chris Capune, if you're into lock sports, I'm sure you've seen his videos on YouTube. He posts almost daily. He currently has 445 subscribers, some 894 videos currently. Chris has a couple of companions, Suki and, oh, I'm sorry, Chris, it escapes me, the name of your other little pal there. And I'm sure somebody will comment, and it's just blown out of my mind. We'll try it again later. We'll see if it comes to me while I'm picking here. Another old, I don't know, that actually looks like a steel lock in a brass case. It's an old Ilko. Once again, I don't have a key. It's one that I just pulled out of the oil bath and I'm cleaning up because I received several locks. The one that I picked in my previous video that were just, I don't know if they came out of somebody's garage, if they were buried in somebody's backyard, but they've been full of dirt and gunk and just really nasty. So I washed them off, I've cleaned them off, I've scraped them out, I've soaked them in vinegar and scrubbed them with a brush, and now I've run them through an oil bath. And those that are working or appear to be in working condition, I'm picking through. Before I start impressioning them, I want to make sure that the pin tumblers actually work. And this one, it seems to be springing. I don't know if the shackle actually opens or not. I've never picked it or opened it. Like I said, I've been cleaning it up and just pulled it out of its oil bath. So it's certainly not an out-of-box pick, but an out-of-bath pick. I can feel all the pins in there, and there's a good click out of number 4. Let's go back to the beginning here and see how we do. As I said, I don't shoot a lot of picking videos because I don't talk and pick simultaneously, I tend to get a little bit more into the lock and think about it as I'm picking. So if I go quiet and there's some dead air there, you'll understand. Hopefully it won't be dead space for too long. Hopefully we'll get an open on this. I don't know. I'm not even sure if the shackle opens. Like I said, I received it without a key. It was full of dirt and rust. And so I'm just cleaning it up, and hopefully we'll get an open on it at some point in time, and I won't waste any time impressioning a key until I'm sure that it does work. And I do like the feel of this SouthOrd. The weight, the shape and size is just right. It's a little bit long, which I like. That balances the weight of the pin screw on it. It's a nice pick. You can see that my lock is still filthy and dirty after going through a vinegar and an oil wash. But I'm going to switch over to my current pick of preference. This is the pick that I showed in a previous video. It's a small half diamond that I've heated up and put a bend in it in the vise. I was inspired by the Tech 5, their Scorpion set, which is a covert operation set. And once again, I don't work for Tech 5 or SouthOrd, but I have a tendency to pick overhand like this because my wrist picking upside down, I don't have very good feeling in my hands because of my back injury and my surgery. My fingertips, I don't have a lot of feeling or sensation, and I very often will resort to picking overhand after 3 or 4 minutes. But, oh, there's one very high, and there we go. We've got an open. Maybe that SouthOrd was just a little too flat and the bent hook. I don't know what attributed to it, but that was a pretty quick open as well. So not bad. That one's for Chris Capune and the Suki fire sale for Suki and Slinky. I apologize, Slinky. I apologize, Chris. I just drew a blank on Slinky's name there, but his little fur friends and companions seen and heard very frequently in his videos. But thank you to my nephew. I will play with this pick more, and it will probably wind up being part of my everyday carry because it is so compact. All those picks fit right in the back of it. I do not carry a wallet card. I don't particularly have an everyday carry. I've got a couple of larger, one of the competition cases that I keep a selection of some of my favorite picks in, and I usually keep it set up here on my table when I'm picking, just so I have access to all of my picks. Right now it's in the other room where I do a majority of my picking at night while watching television, so I don't have those picks out right now. I just have a couple of my older ones and experimental picks, a couple of probes that I've been working on, just old broken picks. But this is where, while I'm working on my email, I just kind of sit out here and I work at the front table, but do a majority of my actual lock picking in the evening while I'm relaxing and after I've put the computer away for the day. But we'll try to get some more videos out, try to get some more lock picking for you, and there may be a new format coming up when I do the picking videos, just of a silent video, maybe not as much talking. I can talk for days. I can ramble and tell stories forever. Don't get me started. But this video is probably run long enough, my rambling. Again, Chris Capune, Suki's Fire Sale, and thank you to my nephew. Thank you to you all for tuning in and watching. Please like if you've made it through this video, and like this video if you have not yet. please subscribe. And once again, I hope to see you very soon.